My name is Mathew Undenge. I'm here representing Igumat Insurance Brokers Limited. Okay, so I'm not going to waste your time because everything has been said, but if you can imagine, when our mothers are preparing, or maybe our partners are preparing a meal, they put vegetables, they put carbohydrates, they put proteins, so that it's a balanced diet. So maybe I've brought vegetables or the proteins here, so that it's a whole piece. Now, I'll just talk about my experience. So I started my insurance career in Zimbabwe. I worked for First Mutual Life. I've also worked in banking. I worked for the Central Bank of Zimbabwe. Then I worked in healthcare. I worked for a company called Consenza Care. Then I was a lecturer, higher education for risk management for 2 years at the University of East London. Then I've also done insurance throughout. Then I did my PhD in insurance. So Nyasha mentioned about the relevance of having experience and the relevant qualifications. If you see me today to say, okay, I'll fix your electrics, take me to a medical doctor for examination because I know nothing about electrics. So insurance, risk management is my bread and butter. So I've had the privilege of working for the second largest global insurance firm, Aon Risk Solutions. And I used to look after clients paying millions of pounds in premiums. So those are my qualifications there. The only reason I'm putting this is not for show off, no, but some people have been asking, tell us about your experience. Tell us about what qualification do you have? So I'm a fellow of the Insurance Institute of London. I'm also an associate of the Insurance Institute of London, and I've got a risk management MSc and a bachelor's degree and Prince 2 qualification. So all the speeches here have been so fantastic. May we continue to leverage on the synergy of our diverse skill sets. In where I hail from, there is an adage which says, "Charachimwe hachitswanyi inda," meaning that one finger cannot crush a lice. So as a team, we can achieve a lot. Just imagine your staff, maybe they're out there, they're doing personal care, then maybe a hoist falls on them, break their leg, employer's liability claim. And how many have been requested to provide an insurance quote? How many have been requested, we need an insurance quote, we need an insurance policy? How many? Thank you. If nobody had raised their hand, I was going to say you are lying because my phones are always ringing. Please, we need an insurance quote. And most of them, they come overnight. They come last minute. And also, how many think insurance is expensive and premiums keep going up? Yes, that's why you need an insurance broker. Whilst we're there, according to the Association of British Insurers, somebody mentioned about drivers coming from overseas and with no experience. The Association of British Insurers said that in 2024, motor claims were 11.7 billion pounds. That was an increase of 17% from 9.9 billion the previous year in 2023, and the highest ever since 2013. And most of that was because of drivers from overseas. That was the significant factor. And I've personally seen, the other time I was driving with my family, I saw a car zigzagging on the road. And you could tell that's a COS. Sorry to say that. But employers must train their staff and just check, just to make sure that some of the images that we see, I've been sent images of a car that drove right into the lounge when an elderly couple were watching their tele, then the car vroom, inside the lounge. Just imagine. So I think it's important always to make sure. So who are we, Igumat Insurance Brokers? So we are a commercial broker. We are based in Leicester. We provide comprehensive and wide range of market-leading insurance packages for you and your business throughout the country. So we are based in Leicester, but with national reach. So this synergy, we, the brokers, EagleMatch, we are in the middle. We represent our clients, yourselves. Then we have the insurer. So we don't hold any client money. So I want you to be safe. Some people say, oh, black people with money. No, we don't hold your money at all. So I'll explain the process at some point. So what is the value? EagleMatch's value to you, what is it? We source deals for you. We get the best deals in the market for you, competitive premiums, and we just don't do hit and run. We maintain relationships with our clients from the point of engagement until even next time renewal. We are always with you. When you have got a claim, you come to us. Midterm adjustments, you come to us. And it's a relationship that goes for years. I remember when I was working for Aon, they had clients for over 30 years. That's the relationship. Then we do business insurance 80%, risk management 14%, and personal insurance 6%. So we assist health and social care businesses with insurance for CQC applications. When you are doing your CQC, they ask, we need an insurance code. We help you, and for free. Then, because you are members of the network, then we also assist the off-stage applications, and also we assist with tender applications, the insurance costs. For the process itself, you go to Mkoma Godfrey. Then we do renewal quotations, midterm adjustments, and also letters of intents. So it's a synergy. And, I just want also to thank, I have some of our clients here. And I can mention, I'm proud to say, Mr. Godfrey Mshandu there. They are one of our clients. That's the synergy we are talking about. And we have everything that we need. We don't have to go out. We have accountants, solicitors, everything is in here. And together, we can achieve the milestone. And these are some of the products we look at: employer's liability, public liability, professional indemnity, medical malpractice, property owners, cyber liability, etc. Engineering, we look after most of the insurance products you can think of. And so we are a specialist health and social care broker. However, we also look at other sectors. So 85% health and social care, but 15% is other sectors. So health and social care settings include supported living, children's services, domiciliary care, live-in care, nursing care homes, and much more. Anything you can think of, we can assist. Then other sectors we look at: agriculture, construction, we look at manufacturing, we look at education, offices and surgery, food and drink, anything, we can look after that. Then private insurance. On private insurance, we mainly focus on high net worth because we want to save your money. If you have got a Ford Fiesta or a Costa, we say go on confused.com. But if you want us to eat your money, we don't want to do that. Yes, but for high value vehicles, how many people have seen Bentleys in our normal garages? You don't see them there. So we look at high value homes and high value vehicles. We can assist. We also look at risk management through our partners, health and safety, electrical and fire safety, business continuity planning, and all that. So the process from initial inquiry, so you come to us. Sometimes some of the covers we can do online. Some of them we say, can you please complete a proposal form? This is where our community, the ethnic minorities, some of them, they struggle with that. They want a quotation, but then they don't want to do the process. You need to complete a proposal form. So when you complete the proposal form, sometimes we ask you for a business plan, cash flow projections, and unfortunately, the Blue Hector, maybe they've gone to toilet, I think. But those ones, they assist with that. But whilst on that, I've seen some cases where I'm going to I've got some case studies which I'm going to explain, that you don't just take a document from your accountants without putting sense into it and pass it over to your insurance brokers without checking the figures, because otherwise you shoot yourself in the foot when the premium is up. Then on the payment, sometimes you pay monthly. 98% of clients, they pay monthly. Sometimes we use Premium Credit Limited, close brothers, and one of the major challenges that sometimes we face is missed payments, clients having missed payments. I always say, please, if you know that you've got a direct debit, you need to check. We always give you the financing facility. They always give you the premium, the payment schedule, which shows the dates on which payments will be taken. So the issue of checking your documents that other speakers have said. So many times, and you are told, can you sign your agreement? If you don't sign the agreement, the insurer will not be paid, then the policy may be cancelled. So we just need, obviously we do nudge you, we do remind you, but we always encourage, please, always check your paperwork. Because to reverse once it's cancelled, it's a nightmare. So our advice, do everything it takes. These things, it's a symbiotic relationship. They are all connected. Do everything it takes to have at least a good CQC rating. Because if you try to cut corners, if you try to compromise, trust me, you will pay at some point. Because I've had many cases where people come to us, I need an insurance quote. We go to the market, because you have got inadequate, requires improvement. We can't get any cheaper deals for you. Then you complain, you say, oh, it's expensive. It's like, for instance, if somebody, if your son has got nine A stars, all universities, they want to be associated with them. But if you've got U's, if you've got, no one wants to be, no investor wants to take you. So it's the same. So do everything it takes, and also comply with any risk requirements, because insurers will say A, B, C, D. They will tell you, we want this, especially children's services. And we work with insurers. We always work with insurers when they are giving you the risk improvements. We remind you, sometimes they check at your safeguarding, they check at your at recruitment, health and safety, all that. And they always point you in the right direction. So always check your payments, and don't miss your monthly payments. Don't miss your monthly payments. You know the implication? They always put a charge on top of that. So don't miss your monthly payments. And have a basic understanding of our financial figures. I've had cases where, for instance, there was this incident where a certain gentleman, he called me, he said, Matthew, I'm paying £700 a month for the last 12 months, but I never had any client. It pains our heart, because we want to see your businesses grow. We are very passionate about that. And I said to him, can I please check your financial figures? He said, revenue, 1 million. Wage row, 800,000. I said, my friend, where did you get these figures from? He said, my accountants. And I said, you need to check and be realistic. When you haven't traded, don't put the higher figures. You haven't traded, you don't know yet. You don't know yet. So if you put, insurance is a game of numbers, mathematics. So we just put, underwriters, they put numbers on the system, the premiums come. So all I'm saying is, if you have not traded, don't put figures that are so high. But after 12 months of trading, you now have an idea where your income or revenue sits. You now have an idea of your wage row, etc. So I managed to assist him from paying £700 a month. He was paying £200 a month. So I said, after 12 months from trading, we sit down, we review the figures. So those are some of the areas we are assisting our community, because we want you to save money. Most of us here, they've got families abroad, and you send money, isn't it? Yes. So Okay, if you have got a property, some recent case studies, if you have got a property which has service users, for instance, your standard home insurance, it won't cover the premises. I had an example where somebody, they were having service users, but they had their own property, which they then said, okay, I'll do a business. And all along, they thought the home insurance will cover that. If one of the service users sets fire on that property, that's a loss, total loss. And insurers will not cover that because you need specialist insurance which caters for that. And here I've said, be realistic with your figures. And also, don't come last minute. Please. You know that your renewal is due in 4 weeks' time. Some people, they come to me, they come to us, my insurance is due tomorrow. Please, tell me, how do you want us to go about it? It's too late. And one thing I want to say is, some people, they say, okay, we work with Aviva, we work with Markel, we want to continue with Markel. We can, if you sign a letter of transfer, we can transfer the cover, no changes whatsoever, and we can work with you. So those are our contact details, and our email is there. So I don't know if there are any questions? Any questions? If not, in the room.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.